Pongo and Perdita took their Dalmatian puppies to the park, where they spotted a group of boys playing football. The moment the puppies saw the big, brown, springy ball bouncing across the field, their tails wagged furiously. Ball, they barked in unison, their excitement bubbling over without hesitation. The puppies dashed onto the pitch, tumbling over one another as they chased the ball with boundless energy. Double quotes, hey, roared the boys, stopping mid-play as the spotted furballs interrupted their game. The Dalmatians paid no heed. They raced after the ball, pushing it in front of them with their noses and paws, yipping in delight. Those naughty puppies, sighed Perdita, shaking her head. We must stop them, Pongo. Pongo and Perdita sprinted after their mischievous little ones. But before they could reach them, the boys took off as well, shouting, "Give us our ball," bowing. One Dalmatian pup gave the ball a powerful kick with his hind leg, sending it soaring through the air. Another pup leapt up and bounced it off his head, showing off his unexpected football skills. A third pup expertly dribbled it forward with his nose, weaving between imaginary defenders, his little paws moving in a blur. "Watch this," barked another pup, racing ahead and thumping the ball with his paw. The ball shot up and spun wildly before landing near the goal. The boys were stunned. "Whoa, did you see that?" Just then Boeing G, the smallest pup, a determined glint in his eye, leapt up and sent the ball flying straight through the goal posts. A loud whistle blew. Everyone froze. The man with the whistle, the boys' sports teacher, marched onto the field. Pongo and Perdita held their breath, worried the man would scold their puppies for causing chaos. The teacher adjusted his cap and looked at the boys. Then he looked at the puppies, and then he laughed. "Those dogs play better than you do," he declared. The boys gasped. "But sir," one of them protested, his face red. The teacher held up his hand. Now, the team that was supposed to play against you hasn't arrived. So I suggest you play against these bright little footballers instead." Pongo beamed with pride. Perdita smiled, shaking her head affectionately. As for the puppies, they barked excitedly and bounced in circles. A real match against real players. They couldn't wait. The boys lined up on one side and the puppies lined up on the other. The teacher placed the ball in the middle and blew his whistle. Toot. The game was on. The boys tried to take control of the ball, but the puppies were too fast. They zipped between legs, dodged tackles, and stole the ball away with their quick paws. "Hey!" a boy yelped as a pup dribbled the ball right through his legs, leaving him staring in shock. Another boy tried to pass the ball, but a clever pup intercepted it midair, bouncing it off his head and sending it flying toward the goal. The goalkeeper braced himself, but thump! One of the pups leapt up and smacked the ball straight into the net. Goo-wall! The boys groaned, the puppies barked and wagged their tails triumphantly. Again, shouted a boy, now determined to match the puppy's skills. The game continued, and soon the boys were having just as much fun as the puppies. They laughed, ran, and played harder than ever before. The puppies yipped with excitement, their energy never fading. By the end of the match, the score was tied 4-4. The teacher blew his whistle. "That," he said, wiping his forehead with his sleeve, "was the best game I've seen all year." The boys and the puppies flopped down on the grass, panting and grinning from ear to ear. Double quotes, you know, said one of the boys. Maybe we should train with these pups more often. Pongo and Perdita exchanged proud glances. Their little ones had not only played a great game, but they had also made new friends. As the sun began to set, the puppies and boys trotted off the field together, already planning their next big match. The puppies were still full of energy, darting around the park while the boys laughed and tried to keep up. Some of the boys practiced passing the ball with the pups, amazed at their quick reflexes. Others flopped onto the grass, scratching the puppies behind their ears as they caught their breath. What should we call them? One of the boys asked. Double quotes, how about the spotty strikers? Another suggested, or the possum kickers? Chimed in a third. Double quotes, no, said the sports teacher with a chuckle. I think they've earned a better name than that. From now on, these pups will be known as the champion pawballers. The puppies barked happily at their new title, tails wagging at full speed. From that day on, whenever the boys gathered for a game at the park, the champion pawballers were there, ready to play, run, and show off their dazzling skills. And so, a new tradition began. The puppies became the park's football legends, drawing spectators who marveled at their skill and teamwork. Children and adults alike cheered as the playful pups weaved through players, their spots blurring as they zipped across the field. One day, a sports journalist passing by noticed the incredible match. With a smile, he jotted down notes and took a few pictures. Soon, the story of the champion pawballer spread beyond the park, making headlines in the local newspaper. Dalmatian pups take football by storm. Even professional players came to see them in action, laughing as they tried and often failed to outmaneuver the speedy pups. Maybe we should sign them up for the league, one joked. Through it all, Pongo and Perdita watched with pride. Their little ones had turned a simple park game into something special, bringing people together, inspiring young players, and proving that football was for everyone, even the most unlikely athletes. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the puppies curled up next to their human teammates, content and happy. They had played their hearts out, made new friends, and earned a place in the hearts of everyone who saw them in action. And tomorrow, they would play again.